Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the most awaited occasion, the festival of the devotees, that is Radhashtami, is tomorrow. From today, the Adibha starts. So let us take the opportunity to glorify Srimati Radharani. So first we'll take Ananda Chandrikayam Radha Dasha Nama Stotra. Radharani's most important 10 names. These are from the Stavamala written by Srila Rupa Goswami. Ananda Chandrikakyam Radha Dasha Nama Stotra. These are the prayers containing 10 names of Srimati Radharani and bearing the title Moonlight of Bliss. So she is the moonlight of bliss. Radha Damodara Preshtha Radhika Varshabhanavi Samasta Vallavi Vandal Dhammilottan Samallika. So in this verse, there are 5 names of Srimati Radharani in this verse. Radha. The first most important name is Radha. Pranadhavati Radha. One who comes from the heart of Krishna, runs towards the Rana. Why she runs Dhavati, Ranadhavati? To bring flowers to offer at the lotus feet of Krishna. She is the Ladini Shakti of Krishna. Damodara Preshtha. This is also one of the name of Srimati Radharani, second name, Damodara Preshtha. She is very dear to Damodara. Krishna's name is Damodara. One whose udara is tied by the rope. So Yashoda ties Krishna by the rope. That is why his name is Damodara. But that rope is who? That rope is actually expansion of Srimati Radharani. Because only Srimati Radharani has the capacity to bind Krishna. Radhika. Radhika, because this is the name which Krishna calls Radharani. We call Radharani as Radharani. When Krishna addresses Radharani, he calls Radhika, because she is the greatest worshipper of Krishna. In one sense, we say she is the only devotee of Krishna. What is devotion can be taught only by Srimati Radharani. Varshabhanavi. She is the daughter of Vrishabhanu, King Vrishabhanu. Samasta Ballavi Vrinda Dhammila Uttam Shag Mallika. Samasta Ballavi Vrinda Dhammilaha Uttam Samallikaha. She is the crowning garland of Mallika flowers on the decorated braided hair of all the gopis. So the Mallika, she expands herself into Mallika and she decorates the braided hair of all the gopis. So in these 5 names are there: Srimati Radharani, Radha, Damodara Preshtha, Radhika, Varshabhanavi, Samasta Ballavi Vandal, Dhammilottamsha Mallika. Such a big name. Now second verse. Krishna Priyavali Mukhya Gandharva Lalita Sakhi Vishakha Sakhya Sukhini Hari Hridabhranga Manjari. Krishna Priyavali Mukhya Gandharva Lalita Sakhi Vishakha Sakhya Sukhini Hari Hridabhranga Manjari. Now here also we have 5 names. Krishna Priya. Krishna Priya. This is the name of Srimati Radharani. One of our devotees' name is Krishna Priya Mataji. Krishna Priya. She is very beloved to Krishna. Avali Mukhya Gandharva. Avali Mukhya Gandharva. Avali Mukhya Gandharva. Among all the Gandharvas, she is the Mukhya. She is an expert singer, expert musician. Avali Mukhya Gandharva. Lalita Sakhi. She is Lalita's friend. Yesterday was Lalita Shashti. Appearance of Srimati Lalita Devi. Lalita Sakhi is Radharani. Vishakha Sakhya. She is also Vishakha's friend. Sukhini Hari Hridabringa Manjari. She is Manjari, the flower which blooms, the blooming flower, which is attracting the bumblebee. And who is the bumblebee? Black bumblebee. And that is Krishna, Krishna's heart. Black bee of Krishna's heart. Hari is a heart. Lord Hari is a heart that has been given. So she attracts she attracts the black bee of Lord Krishna's heart. So in this way, 10 names have been given. Again, we'll repeat the last 5 names. Krishna Priya Avali. She Krishna Priya. She is a beloved of Krishna. Avali Mukhya Gandharva. She is the first important expert singer and musician. Then Lalita Sakhi, friend of Lalita Sakhi. Is friend of Lalita. Vishakha Sakhya Sukhini, friend of Vishakha. Hari Hridabringa Manjari. She attracts, she is a blooming flower. She attracts Lord Hari, who has been compared to bumblebee. Now, whoever reads these verses, 3rd and 4th verse speaks about it. That is Falashruti. Imam Vrindavaneshwariya Dasha Nama Manorama Ananda Chandrikam Nama Yo Rahasyam Stutim Pathet Saklesha Rahito Bhutva Bhuri Saubhagya Bhushitah Tvaritam Karuna Patram Radha Madhavayor Bhavet. So these 10 names of Vrindavaneshwari, the queen of Vrindavan, that is Radharani, is Manorama, is very charming. Ananda Chandrikam, it is the bliss, is the moonlight of bliss. Namayo Rahasyam, these are the very confidential names of Srimati Radharani. Stutim Patheta, whoever reads Stutim Patheta Saha. Sa means he who reads this every day. Klesha Rahito, all his troubles will go away. What is the most important trouble, or what is the only trouble for a devotee for which Krishna appears? And here Radharani appears first in the hearts of the devotees. It is said, Mahatmanastu Mam Partha Daivim Prakritim Ashitah. Who is a Mahatma? Who takes the ashraya of Srimati Radharani, who is the Iladri Shakti of Krishna. So the only trouble for a devotee is not having service to Krishna, not having service to Radha and Krishna. So that is the trouble. There is no other trouble. Because Sagudan Samati Taitan Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. A devotee who is sincerely serving Krishna, he actually he crosses the 3 modes of material nature. He transcends. So the only klesha or only trouble is that he is not able to get darshan of Radha and Krishna. He just wants darshan of Radha and Krishna. He just wants to serve them in their kunja. So all this trouble will go away. Bhutva bhuri saubhagya. So he gets the good fortune, saubhagya, to become the servant of the servants of the servants of Krishna. Bhushitaha tvaritam karunaha. She immediately bestows the mercy onto whoever reads these 10 names, confidential names of Srimati Radharani. Patram Radha Madhavaitor Bhavet. Patram. He becomes the object of mercy. The one who reads every day these 10 names of Srimati Radharani becomes the object of mercy of Radha Madhava. One who is served with thousands and thousands of Lakshmi. Even thousands and thousands of Lakshmi desire to get the dust of the lotus feet of Radharani. It is said still today, the Lakshmis are doing a lot of tapasya in Vrindavan to get the dust of Radharani, who is the principal gopi. So in this way, the 10 names of Srimati Radharani has been given. Now let us take Radhashtakam, the 8 verses which glorify Srimati Radharani. Dishi dishi rachayantim sancharam netra lakshmi vilasita puralibhi kanjaritasya khelam hridaya madupamallim ballavadi shashunor akhila gunagabhira radhika marchayami. Let me always worship Srimati Radharani. Now here Radhika has been addressed. Even Krishna loves to worship Srimati Radharani. Let me worship Srimati Radhika. Radhika, who is very dear to Krishna. She is so beautiful. Lakshmi Vilasitaha, splendid. She is so splendid. She has a lot of splendor. Kuralibhi Kanjaritasya. There is a bird known as Kanjana bird. This Kanjana bird has restless eyes. Now Radharani's eyes are compared to the restless eyes of Kanjana bird. Why her eyes are restless? She is looking at every direction. When the prince of Braja is going to come. She is so beautiful. Mallim, Madhupaha Mallim. Mallim refers to jasmine flower. She has a wonderful fragrant body. Her body is compared to a jasmine flower. She attracts Hridaya Madhupaha. She attracts the heart of Ballavadishaha Shunoho. That is, she attracts the heart of Krishna. Akhila Guna Gabhira. She has all the virtues. Gabhira means deep qualities. Tomorrow we'll describe the qualities of Srimati Radharani. She has wonderful qualities, and these wonderful qualities attract Krishna. That is why Krishna is bound by Srimati Radharani. So when a devotee serves Srimati Radharani, he gets those qualities. She bestows the mercy. The devotee becomes the object of her mercy. Pituriha Vishabhanur Anvayaya Prashashtim Jagati Kila Samaste Sushtu Vistarayantim Prajanirapati Kumaram Kelayantim Sakhivi Surabhini Nijakunde Radhika Marchayami. Let me always worship Radhika, who is very dear to Krishna. She spreads the glory of her father's name, King Vrishabhanu. Anvayaya means the family. Prashastim, she spreads the glory of her father, Vrishabhanu. And also, she plays along with her friends in her own kunda. Her kunda, Surabhini Nijakunde, this is her kunda, is very dear to Krishna. Her kunda is very, very wonderful, very fragrant. So Radha Kund is very dear to Krishna. Whoever takes bath in Radha Kund gets Krishna Prema. Whoever takes bath in Krishna Kunda gets Radha Prema. That is how Krishna bestows the mercy on devotees taking bath in Radha Kund, and Radharani bestows mercy on the devotees taking bath in Shyama Kund. So in this way, her kund is very dear to Krishna. She plays along with her friends in her kund, and Krishna joins this wonderful amorous pastime. Sharada Upachita Raka Kaumudina Takirti Prakaradamana Dakshina Smera Vaktram Natata Agapida Apango Tunnitalangarangam Kalitaruchitarangam Radhika Marchayami. Let me always serve Shri Radhika, who is very dear to Krishna. And she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Sharada Kaumudi Raka. Raka means full moon. In the autumn season, this full moon spreads the moonlight. But Radharani's beauty is so wonderful that it even eclipses. That means it even darkens the glory of the autumn moon. She is flooded with waves of beauty that has been given here. The waves of beauty. So much of Tarangam Ruchi. The waves of splendor. So beautiful is Srimati Radharani. And then when Krishna looks at her sidelong glances, then her kama increases. Her desires increases. Her heart becomes the dancing arena of kama. Just because Aghabita means one who is a killer of Aghasura. Krishna, Apangaha, he just looks at her. When he looks at her with sidelong glances, Utunnita Anangaha, her amorous desires arouses. Her desire is always to please Krishna. And that becomes the Rangam. Rangam means the dancing arena of Kama. Kama means desires. Vividha kusuma vrindot fuladhammila dhati Vigatita madagurna keki picha prashanstim Madhuripu mukha bimbodgirna tambula raga Sfurda malakapolam radhika marchayami. Let me always serve Radhika, who is most dear to Krishna, who has the capacity to bind Krishna. So now her braided hairs has been described. Dhammila means braided hairs. Our previous verse was about the splendor, the effulgence which comes from her body. Previous to that verse is how she is so wonderful. Her lake is also very wonderful, and she glorifies the fame of her dynasty. And then how she is attracting the bumblebee. She's always eagerly waiting for Krishna to come. Now this verse describes about the braided hair of Srimati Radharani. So once Rupa Goswami was writing few verses, when he saw some few girls playing in Radhakund, at that time suddenly he sees there's a snake which has climbed the hair of the beautiful girl. So horrified, immediately he jumps in the lake to save that girl from the snake. The moment he comes near, the girls vanish. When he starts writing about the braided hair of Srimati Radharani, then Radharani gives him the intuition to write that her hairs are like the black snake, the beautiful black snake. Then immediately he recollects, yes, I saw those girls. In that beautiful girl, the most beautiful girl, had a long hair and there was a snake on that hair. Now her hairs are decorated with many blossoming flowers. Dhammila means decorated braided hair. Now kusuma vrindaha utfullaha, blossoming flowers. Her hairs are decorated with blossoming flowers. And this has violently attacked Dhati Vigataka. Vigatita means it is violently attacked and broken. What it is broken? The fame of the Pichaha Keki Gurulat. Picha means the feathers of peacock. So it has her beautiful hairs has completely attacked and broken the fame of the feathers of the peacock feathers, the dancing peacock feathers, which look very beautiful. Madhuripa mukhabimbaha udgirla tambula ragaham. And her cheeks are so beautiful. And in that cheeks, there is a spot of red betelnut. Bimba fruit. Bimba means the red color. And this red tambula means betelnut. Why there is a spot of red betelnut? Because this has come from Krishna's bimba fruit mouth. Now, Krishna's beautiful mouth is compared to bimba fruit. And Krishna kisses Srimati Radharani's cheeks. That is why there is a spot of a red betelnut. Amalina lalitantah sneha siktang tarangam akhila vida vishaka sakya vikhyata shilam swaradaga vida anarga prema manikya petim krita madhura vinodam radhikam archayami. Let me always worship Srimati Radhika. Now, her heart has been described. Now, her heart is sprinkled. How it is sprinkled? Antah sneha. Shiktaha. Shikta means sprinkled. Her heart is sprinkled. Antargam. That is, her heart is sprinkled with pure love of Lalita. Lalita Sakhi loves her so much. Her heart is sprinkled with the love of Lalita Sakhi. And then she enjoys wonderful friendship pastimes with Vishaka. Vishaka Sakya Vikhyata. Now Vishaka, she plays with Vishaka. Sheelam Sfuratagabhida. It is said, she is the treasure. Sfurata means she manifests wonderful character. Sheelam, wonderful character. That is why Aghabida, Lord Krishna, his priceless, that is Anargha, priceless treasure chest, that is Petim, Anargha Petim, is Srimati Radharani. Because her beautiful qualities are Manikya, Prema Manikya, the love of rubies. She is filled with love for Krishna. That is why whoever goes near her will also get that love of Krishna. All the Sakhis, they always are near to Radharani. That is why they are also filled with love for Krishna. And the Manjaris who are serving the Sakhis of Srimati Radharani, they are also filled with love for Krishna. Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari. Whoever takes the shelter of Rupa Goswami, whoever takes the shelter of Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, they are filled with the love for Srimati Radharani. So she is the treasure chest. Dhrita Madhuraha Vinodam. That is how she enjoys. Krishna enjoys with her all the pastimes. And she also enjoys giving the joy to Krishna. Madhuraha Vinodam. So her pastimes are Madhura. Madhuram is very, very sweet. Atula Mahasi Vrindaranya Raja Bhishektam Nikhila Samaya Bhartu Kartikasya Dhidevim Aparimita Mukunda Preyasi Vrinda Mukhyam Jagadaga Harapirtim Radhika Varchayami. You see how Mukunda is called everywhere? Agha, the killer of Aghasura. Why Aghasura is mentioned? Can anyone say why Aghasura is mentioned? the killer of Aghasura? Can anyone attempt to say this? Here also the same, Agha Abhida. Yes. Medivini Mataji, why Aghasura, word of Aghasura has been mentioned. Jumur also can try.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam. I think because Aghasura is, he was very big, it was an assumed cave form. So any amount, unlimited amount of this thing is mentioned here. I think so, Mataji. I don't know.
Yeah. Somebody else also can try out. The last you can speak. Jumur wants to speak. Why Aghasura has been mentioned? Agha Abhida, Aghasura. The last.
Mataji, may I try?
Yeah, try.
Mataji, Krishna is known as killer of the ego. हमारे बड़े बड़े ego को तोड़ने वाले हैं. So Aghasura represent the this killer of ego. Mataji.
Yes. Okay. The last, others also, whoever wants to try, they can try. Atula Mahasi Vrindaranya Rajyabhishekam. So let me always worship Radhika, who is a crowned queen of incomparable, glorious kingdom of Vrindavan forest, Vrindaranya Rajya. There is a kingdom of Vrindavan forest. And she is the crowned Abhishektam. Abhishektam means she is crowned. She is a crowned queen. And also Nikhila Samaya Bhartu. Nikhila Samaya Bhartu. This is this auspicious month, Kartikasya. Yes, Kartik. Adidevim. She is a presiding deity of the auspicious month of Kartika. Now Kartik month is going to come. Deepdan Mahotsav. She is Adishtan Devi of Kartika. Aparimita. Her wonderful qualities. Wonderful qualities also can be mentioned. And also Mukunda Prayasi. Krishna has countless beloveds. But among all, she is the first. Vrinda Mukhyam Jagad Agha. She can easily remove all our sins. Agha. Agha refers to sins. Agha refers to our ego. Aghasura. Agha refers to all our sins. That is how one who worships Radhika can be easily removed from all the sins. Krishna is the killer of the sins. Krishna is the killer of the demon Agha, Aghasura. So one who takes the shelter of Srimati Radharani can be removed from all the sins. That is how her kirti, her fame is so wonderful. One who sings her fame can easily be removed from all the sins. Haripada Nakhakoti Prishta Paryanta Sima Tatam Api Kalayantim Pranakote Rabhishtam Pramudita Madirakshi Vrinda Vaidagdya Diksha Gurumati Guru Kirtim Radhika Marchayami. Now, previous verse speaks about she is the Adishtan Devi of Kartika. Now, this verse speaks about that how she is the teacher for all the gopis. Hari Pada Nakha Koti Prishta Pariyantam Sima. The tip of Lord Krishna's toenail, she considers, Radhika considers the tip of Krishna's toenail millions of times more dear than her own life. Generally, people hanker to get the tip of Lord Krishna's toenails. But Radhika considers the tip of toenail of Krishna to be millions of times more dear than her own life. That means whoever takes the shelter of the tip of the toenails of Krishna, that person is more dear to Krishna, more dear to Srimati Radharani than her own life. We have a verse in Shashtakam which speaks about it. That let me be the dust at the lotus feet of Krishna. When you pray like this, who is praying? Radharani says this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches Shikshashtakam, where clearly he says, let me be the dust at the lotus feet of Krishna. So whoever prays like this becomes more dear to Srimati Radharani. And she considers that devotee more dear than her own life. And she is the art teacher. We have many art teachers. These art teachers, they gain the strength from Srimati Radharani. She is the art teacher of many happy, beautiful eyed gopis. She decorates the gopis. She teaches them all the art. There are 64 arts in which Krishna is very expert. But teacher of all the arts is Srimati Radharani. There's the art of cooking. There's the art of decorating oneself. There's an art of decorating Krishna. So there are so many arts. 64 arts are there. And she is a teacher of all the arts. And her fame is very great. So this verse speaks about how she is the art teacher, the expert art teacher. Amala kanaka patto dhrishta kashmira gaurim madhurima lahari bhi samarpat samparitam kishorim haribhuja parirabdham labdha romancha palim surada aruna dukulam radhikam archayami. Let me always worship Radhika, who has the capacity to bind Krishna. Amala kanakaha. And how is her fair complexion? Her fair complexion, Gaurim. That is why her Gauranga we say. Because Krishna has assumed her color. Gauranga, the golden color. It said once, Nandarani, that is Yashoda Mata. She is just amazed seeing every day Radharani comes to cook for Krishna. She is just amazed seeing the beauty of Srimati Radharani, and she always desires that Radharani should be her Vadhu. So in that bhava, Yashoda Mata applies haldi in her hands. Now she is an unmarried girl, and if a haldi is there in the hands, what people will think? So what she does is, while coming back to her home, she washes the hand in the lake. Pila Pukhur. There is a nice, even today also that lake is there. And Krishna passes through that lake. When he passes through that lake, somehow is attracted to this lake. He goes and takes bath. When he comes out, he is no more Sham Varna. He is Gauranga, that is yellowish, golden yellow in color. So that is the color of Srimati Radharani, golden yellow color. Gaurim, Madhurima, she is very sweet. And in this way, she crushed. Her fair complexion is like the crushed kumkum in a golden vessel. So if you have a golden vessel, and in that golden vessel you have some kumkum and you crush it, how it looks? Golden yellow in color. So that is her color. And then she is very adolescent girl. Very adolescent girl. And she is flooded with the waves of sweetness. She is adolescent. And though she is married to Abhimanyu, Abhimanyu is shadow form of Krishna, shadow representative of Krishna. Abhimanyu has never touched Srimati Radharani. She is always adolescent. She is always flooded with the waves of sweetness. He doesn't have daring to come near Srimati Radharani because Srimati Radharani is actually belonging to Krishna. She is Iladini Shakti of Krishna. That is why it is said, though in this pastime, in the Bhauma pastime, it appears Radharani is married to Abhimanyu. But actually Krishna wants to enjoy the Parikara Bhavarasa. and she's embraced by the arms of Lord Hari. Her bodily hairs erect in ecstasy, and she's always dressed in splendid red silk garments. She loves a red color. She's always decorated in the red garments, silk garments. And these ecstatic symptoms, this Ashtavikara, this is only the right of Krishna, Radharani, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This Ashtavikara can never happen to anyone else. This is only their property. It is a property of Srimati Radharani, Krishna, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a combination of Radha and Krishna. So this is the personal property of Ashtavikara, like goosebumps, tears rolling, all this. Tad amala madhu, last verse. Tad amala madhurimnam kamam adhar rupam paripatati varishtham sushtu radhashtakam yah ahimak kirana putrikula kalyana chandraha sputamakhilam abhishtam tasya tushtastanoti. So Krishna, who is an auspicious moon on the Yamuna's shore, now he becomes very pleased. Abhishtam tasya tushtaha. He is very, very pleased, he is very, very satisfied. And he fulfills all the desires. Abhishtam. Abhishtam means desires. Akhila Abhishtam. He fulfills all the desires of those who read these 8 verses every day. These 8 verses, it contains Madhurim Nam. Madhurim Nam means the sweetness of the excellent qualities of Srimati Radharani, Varishtham. Whoever reads this, Shushtu means reads, whoever reads Radhashtakam every day, Paripatati, whoever reads Radhashtakam every day, he gets the mercy of Krishna. And Krishna fulfills all his desires. Krishna is so pleased with those who are serving Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani is very pleased with those who are serving Krishna. In this way, Radha and Krishna, they are one personality. One personality. When Krishna wants to experience Hladini, that means experience the bliss at that time, Hladini Shakti, the principal deity of Hladini Shakti is Srimati Radharani, appears. In this way, let us all pray to Srimati Radharani to be freed from all our vices and just serve the devotees of the devotees of the devotees of Krishna. And in this way, Radharani can bestow us all the mercy to serve. She can accommodate us in her kunja. She can consider us as one of her associates. So pure devotional service can be bestowed only by Srimati Radharani, and that is what the prayers which all of us should do. Maybe not this lifetime or next lifetime, but anyhow we have started walking in the devotional path. Who knows, if Srimati Radharani bestows the mercy, she can make us serve one of the associates of the associates of the associates of Srimati Radharani, and thus include us in her company. So here we'll stop. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So today is Adivas, the preparation for tomorrow's festival. Our Naira Manjari is also here. I think today is holiday for her. You want to sing some?
I want to sing a prayer of Radharani.
Yes, sing.
Bhajami Radha Aravindanetram Smarami Radha Madhura Smitasyam Vadami Radha Karuna Bharatvam तत्तो ममन्यास्ति गतेन कापि. This is of prayer of Raghunath Das Goswami.
Stavavali. Raghunath Das Goswami has written Stavavali. Wonderful. So requesting
Jai
all
Ho
of you.
Nayanvanshi.
Nice
She's-
singing.
Very nice. One more time will you sing? One more time? Sing.
Yes, once more.
Once more.
भजामि राधाम् अरविन्दनेत्रं स्मरामि राधाम् मधुरस्मितस्य वदामि राधां करुणाभरद्वं ततो ममन्यास्ति गतेर्न कापि.
Amukuti. Very nice. Wonderful. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaivacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So requesting devotees who are staying close by to come to Devasthanam by 2 o'clock. All our cleaning seva will start. Hare Krishna.